Heidi and you're watching HeidiKMakeup. I am bringing you a collab tag video today. I did the Be My Valentine tag a while back. I wasn't tagged or anything, but Jules Griffin and Nobody's Beauty Guru had done that tag together. They had made that as a collab. And Nobody's Beauty Guru sent me a message and was like, hey, would you like to do a collab together? And I was like, sure. I like makeup. I like videos. I like cruelty free, let's do it. So today's video is going to be a cruelty free tag, but if you're not cruelty free, I bet that you could kind of just take the questions and turn them a little bit. Because it's basically, well, I'll read all the questions and I'll have them linked down below. We were kind of chatting and we were like, what do we want to do? And I was like, well, you're cruelty free and I'm cruelty free, so let's talk a little bit about that. So it's 5 questions. I'll have the questions linked down below, and it's just a real quick tag. It's just fun. I want to get more tags going around on YouTube again because hauls are everywhere, and I miss the days when YouTube was things like tags and tutorials, and it was more about fun with your makeup and less about kind of buy. So question number 1 is your favorite high-end cruelty-free brand. So at the moment, my favorite cruelty-free high-end brand is Josie Maran. It used to be Too Faced, but I am moving, I did move Too Faced out of my collection because while they're cruelty-free, they're owned by a parent company that tests, and I have such mixed feelings about that, but at the end of the day, I would rather have stuff in my collection that is not owned by a parent company at all. So I finally reduced my collection down, and what I have that I am enjoying the most that is high-end is Josie Maran. That being said, there's definitely some other brands that I really want to try and that I really enjoy. Favorite affordable cruelty-free brand. I feel like a lot of people are going to say Wet n Wild or e.l.f. Those brands, sometimes I really enjoy them, and sometimes they can be really hit and miss for me. I always want to love Wet n Wild because it's so popular, but I just find that some of it's great and some of it's not. So my favorite affordable one is Milani, which is a little bit more expensive, but it's still drugstore prices. And it's still pretty affordable in my opinion. I do love Flower as well, but I think Milani I might like just a tiny bit more, probably just because it's more accessible. Favorite underrated cruelty-free brand? I'm actually going to go with Ulta store brand. I want to try a lot more from them. The thing that I like about them is that they have just a very large collection and they dupe just about everything. So like if you want to get a Maybelline color tattoo or a L'Oreal infallible eyeshadow or one of the Naked palettes, chances are Ulta has a comparable dupe to it, and it's a pretty affordable brand as well, and you don't hear a lot of people talking about them on YouTube. I don't have a ton from them right now because I have spent a lot of time reducing my makeup collection, but I definitely want to experiment with them more. Question number 4 is cruelty-free brand you want to try more of. Apart from Ulta, which I just talked about, I definitely do want to try more from Ulta. At the moment, I really want to experiment with Stila. Stila was cruelty-free until I think 2013, and then they moved into China, and like just within the last maybe month or so, Stila has moved out of China and has regained cruelty-free certification status with Logical Harmony, which is the list that I really prefer. I'm really excited about that because there's a lot that I really want to try from Stila, and I feel like when I lost Too Faced, I was really sad, and now I feel like there's this whole new world that I haven't explored yet. I'm intrigued by their palettes. I ordered a couple of lip products from them, which I've been enjoying so far. And the liquid eyeshadows I really want to experiment with because I want to see how they compare to the Josie Maran liquid eyeshadows, which I loved, but the packaging was weird and they dried out. So I'm thinking about ordering maybe the rose gold liquid eyeshadow from Stila, but waiting to make a little more progress in some of my other products first. We'll see if I can hold out for that because this is the first year in a long time that I really want my makeup collection to grow. My makeup collection all fits in one drawer right now. I've been panning for like I don't know, like 4 years or something like that, trying to get it to this point. And now I'm like, I don't even know what to do because I can go buy things now. So that's a brand that I really want to try more of. Okay, and then question number 5 is cruelty-free brand that you recommend to newcomers. My go-to answer to this always used to be Too Faced. I felt like Too Faced had everything I could ever need, and I could never buy from another brand again and be happy. But Too Faced is owned by a parent company that tests. So ultimately it depends on what you feel about that. If you're okay with that, then I think Too Faced is a great brand. I personally won't be buying from them again anymore. So it also depends on your budget, right? So like a newcomer probably is wanting to be budget conscious, in which case I would say either Milani. Milani has some incredible stuff and lots of options, or Flower Beauty. Flower Beauty is a 100% cruelty-free brand. They are sold at Walmart, and I know some people don't buy from Walmart, so that is something to just consider. But I just find that Flower has a lot of options, and as I've been panning things, I found myself gravitating towards Flower products because I like them. And as I'm thinking about growing my collection again, I find myself thinking I would like to add some more Flower products back in. So if you're looking for an affordable brand to start with, I would start with either Milani or Flower. As for higher end, I think that most newcomers are going to be able to find what they want from Stila, but I can't personally recommend Stila because I haven't used them in so long and because they're so newly cruelty-free, but I've seen a lot of people really enjoy them, so that might be a starting point. Other than that, I would say Anastasia Beverly Hills, which ultimately Anastasia makes my favorite eyeshadow ever. I used to think Too Faced was my favorite eyeshadow, but I have found myself, let me show you this, because even though I've been panning, I have still naturally, this never happens, but I have still naturally hit pan in this palette in 2 shades and almost in 3. I find myself reaching for my Anastasia palette whenever I can take a break from pan that palette, and I really enjoy it. So ultimately it depends on budget, but I think that as a starting point for a brand, Anastasia is a really good point to go to. Or if you're looking for a more affordable option, maybe you're a teenager, maybe you're on a budget, maybe you're in college, or you just don't know if you're into makeup or not, I think you can find just about anything that you need from Milani that is still like good quality, but accessible and within a reasonable budget, because I don't think that most people want to go out when they're brand new and buy everything from a high-end brand. So that was like a million different answers to get to the same point, which is, I guess Milani is the answer to that question, but there's a lot of choices. Or even Ulta actually would be another really good affordable brand where like you could probably, there's so many options from Ulta. But of course, not everyone has access to Ulta, so yeah. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you are cruelty-free, I tag you. Go ahead and do it. I keep saying that I'm going to tag people in the description, and then I keep forgetting. So if you want to do this video, do this video. If you're not cruelty-free, I think that you can convert these questions anyways and just kind of talk about your favorite brand. So you're welcome to do this too. I will link Nobody's Beauty Guru down below. She is a project panner and she is cruelty-free. So if you're looking for either of those things, check her out. I love that about her, and I think that her channel deserves more subscribers than it has. Like it's very interesting to watch. So I will link her channel down below and her video, and be sure to hit the subscribe button. Oh, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button, because that will send you automatic notifications every time I post a video, and you don't have to worry about accidentally getting unsubscribed. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye.